Hi, today is August 3rd, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1196 for the year, The Prismatic World. And a being emerged from prismatic light, and spoke in words that sounded like water, inviting me into yet another realm. That's 2 trips to mysterious lands in 2 consecutive days, and it's not as if I want to escape from this one. I've been having a fine time around here lately, but the world of prismatic light was like a completely different dimension, like maybe the 7th dimension or something. My left hand was thousands of miles away, but I could still see it, and it was still connected to my refracted arm. My right hand was on a bookshelf on the other side of the room. Both of my feet were backward, like my toes were behind me. I was there in the prismatic world for most of yesterday, and this time I took notes, so if I want to say more about it later, I can. Poem number 1197, Summer Holiday. They swam together in the ocean of love. Hand in hand they climbed a mountain called love. They navigated the roads with a map of love. They danced with each other, the dance called love. So many thousands of strokes in the ocean, so many thousands of feet up the mountain, so many thousands of roads on the map, so many thousands of steps to the dance. And they were exhausted, and they were full of life, and they were more in love than ever, and they could not wait to go again. Poem number 1198, According to my notes, my brains and small intestines were intertwined in a double helix or a French braid or something. My testicles had become pelicans, and my dick was a flamenco dancer, and my throat was full of phlegm, and my belly was a bowl of flan. My tonsils were like 2 lost sheep. My uvula was a shepherd. My kneecaps were turtles or turtle doves, and my heart was an open book. I used to say liver, but now my liver was doing all the talking. Now my liver was delivering us all from evil. Poem number 1199, The Liver. The Reverend Liver somehow slammed a fist down upon the podium and said, "Repent." It spoke of universes that lay just beneath our fingernails and a paradise garage. It told a tale of a traveling salesman that made a cuckold out of the entire state of Connecticut. The great Reverend Liver sang a song of 7pence on a lute that looked like a lyre because it was a lyre. It was a lyre and a lute, and it never told the truth. The great Liver delivered a pound and a half of liverwurst to the congregation, which was more than enough because none of them liked liverwurst. And when the liver was done, it slipped back into my body, pulled my daisy, and fucked my pancreas. Poem number 1200, Prismism. They were adherent followers of Prismism and had practiced this religion for hundreds of thousands of years. They tried to explain it to me, but it was like trying to explain 7 dimensions to someone who had only ever experienced 3. It was a lot to take in, and I didn't take it in. I left it there out in the cold along with my clothing and an old Metro card. They burned my clothing, but they made an altar for the Metro card and bathed it in prismatic light. And I bet if I ever went back there, that Metro card would act like it didn't even know who I was. That's the power of fame. That's the power of prismism. Poem number 1201, Priapism. They were adherent followers of Priapism. They walked around with woodies all day and basically made life hard for everybody. They took Viagra like it was Holy Communion. Some of them considered 4-hour erections to be child's play, but the ones that thought that were arrested, and although they may have felt that this was religious persecution, it totally wasn't. I've encountered some dubious religions in my day, but Priapism really takes the cock. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1202, The Cake. Corners cut, shortcuts taken, bread baked, heads faked, cake forsaken. The sponge cake lies at the bottom of the lake, absorbing, plotting, making plans, and once it emerges, awakened, unshaken, the cake will try to take us all under its wing. But I say unto you, do not follow the cake. That would be an unfortunate and horrible mistake. All right, that's it. Yeah, I know, I don't know, but I appreciate you.